Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and goyles, children of all ages. This is your Hippydippypainerman.
And Buster.
Buster, sit down. Coming at you from Key Largo, Florida. And welcome to Fluid Art Lesson number 4, Blooms. And to the Fluid Art Express, our lovely little team effort that we put on every week. And today, we are welcoming
Grandma Kathy from Grandma Kathy's Art Venture.
There you go. A warm welcome to Grandma Kathy from the lovely Miss Kathy, my wonderful other half. All right, boys and girls, I hope you've seen everybody before me, and I hope you enjoyed what they did. If you have not, you can go ahead and go to my description, and you can click on the Play All link and sit back and watch them and enjoy. If you're not subscribed to them yet, you won't be able to chat when it's live chat, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you dig what we're doing, man. Same thing for me, goes for me. Make sure to hit the like, because it really helps people's channels to do that. I'm the worst at forgetting that. And please hit it on mine, unless you don't like it, in which case don't. And throw people a comment, man. Type it in, say, hey man, I love what you're doing, or gosh darn, what do you do that for? You know, or questions. Any questions you have, you can put in my comments. I'm pretty good about answering them. Today, as I said, we are going to do blooms. Now, I'm not the best at blooms. I really am not. I'm probably not in the top 10. But I know how to do them. So I can show you guys how to do them. This is a 16 by 20 canvas I'm working on today. I generally do them on little tiles and stuff. But I decided to branch out and just be a wild man today.
So it's deconstructed.
And use a 16 by 20 canvas. So it's going to be a deconstructed bloom. Alrighty. Oh, as you can see here, we're level. I leveled it. I did spray the back of my canvas with water to tighten it up. It's like a drum now. And the back of it, I would generally tape. Today I did not tape it. So for those of you that are following along with the tutorial, that's what we're doing. All of our paints are mixed with Bear 8300 right now. But that's going out of production. So again, won't go into the mix with you. You get with other people. Everybody's experimenting, trying to find something. The colors that we'll be working with today are Eye Candy, Kikiro Orange, which is, hold on, which is this absolutely gorgeous color. And oh, and by the way, I am an Eye Candy affiliate, so if you would like to get any of the gorgeous colors that I use today, you can go to my description, click on the link, and use my super secret password and get a 10% discount off on your paint. We're going to be using this lovely red right here. You know me, guys, I love the reds. And this is our new golden transparent red iron oxide mixed with Poppy Red from Porridge Paints. Porridge Posse Paint, I'm sorry. And again, that's Christina Welch's channel, and she may have some left. They're having a go out of business sale, so if you want to go over there and check it out, you can. We're going to be using Eye Candy Origami, which is this magnificent color shifting incredibleness right here. Ooh, yeah. We're going to be using Eye Candy Magma Magenta, which is this incredible color right here. There you go. And we're going to be using Golden Iridescent Copper Fine, which is this sexy little color right here. All right. And last but not least, as our CA today, we will be using eye candy, Shania, I don't know how to pronounce it, Shinai, brown, which is a gorgeous, sparkly, bronzy brown, and I thought it might add to the bloom quality to use that as our center of the flower. Okay, that's it right there. All right, we got to put our base coat on. I'm going to use a two-tone base coat today. I am back. I decided to go ahead and go with like a brush stroked background. On top of the black paint, I put some white brush strokes, and in the center, I just did this bubo here. We'll see how that blows out. All right, let's put this on first. The next color I'm going to do is going to be orange. Then we're going to go ahead and go with the lovely magenta. Magma magenta. Always stir your paints again before you use them, guys, because they will bubble up on you sitting on the sidelines. Now, next color we're going to do, it's going to be this lovely iridescent copper fine. All right, last but certainly not least, let's use this absolutely awesome Tia, or however the heck you pronounce it, brown CA. Stir it up a little bit. Here we go. You know what? I need to just pour.
That's probably perfect.
Yep, it probably is. All right, I'm going to use my big hair dryer on this one. Usually I use the smaller one, but this is a really large piece. So, I got to stand up. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. Anyway. All right, let's use this. Ready, steady, go. Now you want to start off, as you see here, going straight down in the middle like I'm doing, and lifting your hair dryer up and down. Then you push out towards the edges once you've spread out your CA. Now, hold on. Now some people are real particular about whether or not they go down into this base coat. Okay? I'm not. If I go into the base coat a little bit, that's perfectly okay with me.
But I don't think you did.
But I don't think I did. I think I did a little bit right there. But I think I just got the origami mostly. Now you can see I'm actually having a pretty good cell reaction. So the reason I said, some people do it better than me is because some people, like my brother from another mother, Darren over at Venom Fluid Art, which I will put on the screen now so you can see it, gets a whole lot better cells than I do normally. But if I do say so myself, I think I've got some pretty good cells today. It's looking good, except for in the middle. Now, you can take a straw. Let me see here. You can take a straw. On this type of thing, I use a big rubber one like this, okay? And it's got a angled end. And the reason I do that is because I can go from the sideline to do it. You want to put it right over top, but you're not blowing out or nothing. And you go ahead and blow in. Here, this is almost all CA. It blew over here, so Again, we're just gently blowing in it. Just barely. Now, like I said, especially for beginners, this is much easier on a much smaller scale. And using one of these bad boys, this is like the world's smallest leaf blower. You can get them on Amazon or other places. I'm sure they sell them on.
Tracy Reed sells them.
Tracy Reed sells them. They sell them on.
Becky Selman sells them.
Who?
Becky Selman.
Becky Selman sells them. And I'm sure they sell them on Etsy and all those other places. Temu's probably got them. Which, by the way, I'm crazy about Temu. I spend a lot of money there. But I get a lot of cool stuff from them too. So you can use that to do it, and do it on a much smaller basis. This one's dirty, but this is a little 4-inch tile. Guys, you can get these at Home Depot or Lowe's or Floor & Decor or wherever, and these little things are cheap as heck. I think these were, in bulk, they were like 19 cents a piece. I think I got 100 of them for $19. That's a little 4-inch square. It only takes a little paint. You're not wasting a lot of paint when you first start learning how to bloom. And I still use these quite a bit. But I just decided to do a big one today. So that's that. For those of y'all that already know all this, let me put out my standard as of late disclaimer. Sorry about that. You guys got to listen to me again in the live. However, if you're looking at this in the pre-recorded model, please feel free to go ahead and skip forward if you don't need the instruction and look at it in the end. All right, guys, let's go ahead. I think it's been sitting there long enough. Let's go ahead and spin her, see what she does. Get this stuff out of the way. Now, this is going to be an interesting prospect here, man. I had to put a piece of panel board that's taped together on top of this in order to get it to be level and so it would sit on there right. Now, let's see how well we spin. All right, pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and move this just a bit out this direction. What you're doing is, whatever direction that you want your paint to move in, you're gonna put your actual painting or whatever you're doing on here, on tile, whatever, you're going to put that towards that area. Again, I learned this from my buddy Darren over at Venom Fluid Arts. And that will, the inertia will follow. It'll go that direction. So watch what happens when I spin now. You see how it moved that direction? Now I'm going to go ahead and put in a little bit more paint because it is running over itself. That's another thing you need to do. You need to make sure that you have enough paint around it for it to slide, because if you don't, it will run over itself and you will lose your pattern.
You don't want to lose that goodness right there. That's beautiful.
No, I do not. So, all right, boys and girls, we're back at last. I'm going to go ahead and spin her some more. Put that little black thing around there and see what happens. All right, so got her evened up there where I want it. Now let's go ahead and put this way. Try and get her right in the middle. And we'll go some more. All right, boys and girls, we're gonna have to put a little bit more black on it, on the edges, because she's starting to run over herself again. Not too bad, but we're gonna put some more here. I'm trying to save some of this cool background because I find it quite interesting. So that's why I'm being a little bit chintzy with how much I put around it. Normally I would have put, if it was a solid color, I would have put quite a bit more around it, so I was sure that it wasn't going to go over itself. But I'm trying to keep some of this white and black background because I like this brushed look, white on black background that I did. Alrighty then. I'm gonna go a little more. Hold on. Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to check my depth. You always need to check your depth. You don't really want to have more than about a 1/16 of an inch in the depth of your paint. If you do, you're going to have cracks. Well, it's according to where you live, but I pretty much always do here. So what I do is I take one of these skewers with the point on it there, and I sit her in the middle and see what I got. Well, Sam, I don't think it's deep enough to hurt anything. The outside edges are definitely thin enough. An option for you guys, you could take your skewer, like I showed you on the Dutch pour. You could take your skewer and do whatever you like with it. You can do anything you wish, because it's your painting. And on your painting, you can do whatever you like. I hope that today's class has been somewhat educational for you if you're a beginner out there. Like I said, I'm not the consummate expert or nothing. I've only been going at this for about, what, 4 years now? I'm going to go ahead and take my flame here. I don't let none of it upset me, guys. I really don't. You know, you can be your own worst critic, and you can scrape and do it again and scrape and do it again and get so impatient with the thing that you drive yourself crazy. Or you can take it for what it is, a wonderful stress-reducing art form. And, you know, if it doesn't come out, if you do a technique, right, and it doesn't come out to be exactly how that technique should come out, well, that's no reason, unless you're just hard up for canvases, that you have to scrape that. If it's pretty, if you like the way it looks, if you like that it looks nice the way it is, then keep it. And heck with anybody else's opinion. Again, wet flyby coming, then dry flyby. Go see everybody on the train because it's awesome. Feel free to watch my videos 75 times each. And until I see you again, same channel, same time. Peace out from the hippie babies. Alright, guys and gals, time for the flyby. And this is how it came out. Look at that. I definitely dig this part. Now you see that part right there? That's that origami. You see that? Those velvet violets, that is, that are coming through on that and everything. A delicate violet and blue. Wow, that's gorgeous. And then this part here. Alright. And we'll back up for a second so you can see the whole thing. And I'll be back when it's dry.